This is the first part of Japanese bookmaking. We're going to be covering our front and back cover, as well as putting on the end sheets before letting them dry. I'm going to use my copy, but you can also use your original. You need 2 pieces of cardboard, either your original or a copy of your abstract design, 2 end sheets, any color, I'm going to use white, pencil, scissors, an edge tool, a large paintbrush, and carrageenan. Now you should use one of these large newsprint pads because it'll make it easier to transport your book, but also cleanup will be a lot easier. The first thing you're going to do is cut your piece in half. You decide which one is the front, which one's the back, doesn't matter at this point, I guess. And we're going to cover them separately. So you take each piece, you just outline the corners, and then we're going to cut the corners out. So just cut directly in so that that corner meets the edge. You're going to do this around both pieces. Now we're ready for the carrageenan. If you want to cut some of these edges off and make them a little bit straighter, you can. Now, carrageenan is just dry seaweed. What it's going to do is break down the fibers of our paper. So we don't want to put too much on. We also don't want to take too long painting. Okay? You want to put a nice even layer. It's okay if there's some areas that are gloopy. And then you're going to press down using your edge tool so it's nice and flat. Now you're going to take carrageenan, paint the edge and also the first 1.5 inches of your cardboard. You take the edge tool, lift up the flap. If you're using your copy, do not press hard, but you're just going to create a crease, then a crease on top. But I'm not pressing hard, you just want to put nice even pressure. Okay, you're going to do that around all 3 sides and then repeat the same process for your second piece. When you've got them both covered, oh, that's kind of cool. When you've got them both covered, you're ready to put your end sheets on. You can do this before or after you bind it, but it really is much easier if you just do it before. So these sheets are cut a little bit large. I'm going to go ahead and trim off about 1 inch. And you know what? I'll use a ruler. So this time, instead of painting directly on the cardboard, we're going to paint the end sheet. You can paint the inside of the cardboard just to make sure that it really adheres. I'm gonna lay it flat starting at one side. Now I used thin paper, but if you choose a color, you won't see the cardboard as much. Just start on one side and nice, even, light pressure all the way down. This little flap is gonna annoy me, so we're gonna trim it off. Okay. And now we'll do the other one. Now what you want to do is find a place in the back. Do not put your sketchbooks directly on the floor. The floor is dirty. What you're going to do is take off this carrageenan piece, throw away that top sheet, and lay your boards face down. So the end sheet is facing up. Go find a heavy book and put it on top so that those fibers really bind and join together, and tomorrow you're ready for step 2.